Hey winners, I am back today with another tea episode. Now I'm not gonna lie, today my energy is on minus 2000. Why? Because as a woman, we have the joys of experiencing periods, PMS, and all the other stuff that sometimes has our energy all the way down to the floor. Now I've just had breakfast. I literally had me bagel, some eggs, and black olives. It tasted so good. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling for some tea right now. And then I realized, actually, this would be the perfect time to try this tea because I'm yet to give it a try. So this is the Yogi tea. It's called Women's Energy, which I think is really interesting. And it has a blend of hibiscus, angelica root, and ginger. Now, on the box, it says that the taste is fruity, vitalizing, and soothing, right? And just like the other one, the other day I tried the mental clarity one. This is how it looks like. It does have the reoccurring theme of like yoga, essentially. I think the whole brand in general is kind of dedicated to like health, calmness, being in tune with yourself, which I think is really, really, really cute. Now, in terms of ingredients, it says it has a herb and spice infusion. So like I said, it says hibiscus 38%, licorice 33%, peppermint, raspberry leaves 10%, angelica root 2.5%, black pepper, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, and cloves. And then it says it's certified organic and it's naturally caffeine free. So if like myself, you tend to not go for teas that contain caffeine. I'm even like this with my PG tips. I've got a big box of PG tips that's caffeine free because I just think it's very unnecessary for me. This is how it looks like in the box. Each tea is wrapped individually and there are 17 tea bags, I believe. And it's got cute little instructions here to basically allow it to just kind of chill for 7 minutes once you've poured hot water over it. So I'm just gonna open the sachet for now. And I'm gonna be a weirdo and just kind of sniff it because this is the first time that I'm trying this women's energy tea. So I don't know what to expect. Sniffing a tea bag, it is quite fruity. Let's boil some water and let it brew for a little bit. Ooh, look at that lovely color. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the things that I really love when I have hibiscus tea. It's how the color comes through. You know, like when you have sorrel and ginger tea, and sometimes the color doesn't immediately come through until like if you're like myself and you kind of play around with the tea bag for a bit. I just think it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's like a dark, reddy sort of feel. Um, I can't smell it because I'm quite far away, but looking at it, it is giving, it should hopefully be fruit tasting, like fruity. So I'm gonna do what it said and I'm gonna leave it to brew for about 7 minutes, might even leave it for a little bit longer and let it do what it's got to do. However, I do hope that it is flavoursome because what I will say is, I don't know if you've already watched my previous video where I tried the mental clarity tea, which is right here. And actually, since I did that video, I'm yet to have it again. But I was quite surprised that in terms of taste, this tea was very subtle. I like my teas to be quite strong. And to be honest, it's just for the purpose of this video that I'm having one tea bag. Because in general, when I'm making tea, minus PG tips, but when I'm having like herbal teas, I do tend to use 2 tea bags. But I want to experience the true taste with 1 tea bag so that I can share that with y'all. And then probably going forward, I would just use 2 tea bags because I'm not a fan of when teas have like a really subtle taste. I'm a bit like, what's the point? Y'all, it's a work from home day. So I got carried away with parts of work and I've actually allowed for this to brew for about 20 minutes. This is how it looks in terms of color. Try not to spill it over. But it's actually more of like, it's not as red as I guess I would have expected it to be. Normally when I have like a hibiscus tea from other brands, it tends to be like quite like bright red in color. But anyway, let's give this a taste. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. I don't even know how to even describe this taste. It's interesting. I'm tasting a slight. One sec, let me see. I've had to get up and look at the box in order to kind of gauge what is in here. And when I'm reading the ingredients, I can taste the peppermint very slightly and a raspberry. There's something else that I'm tasting, which to me it tastes like a hint of vanilla, but there is no mention of vanilla on here. It's very subtle. Yeah, I'm not really. I don't know how to describe this tea, but again, this is very subtle, just like the mental clarity one. I do think that with this one, there is a slight more of a flavor. I taste the peppermint very slightly. I taste like fruity vibes very slightly. To me, it also seems like there's a hint of vanilla. Maybe there's an ingredient in here that might be similar to vanilla that I'm just maybe not familiar with. Apparently there's cloves in here. I don't really taste it. And also when they say that, okay, it says that it's fruity, vitalizing, soothing. Okay. I'm gonna just go on a whim here and say that it seems like the yogi teas in general are probably like known for their very subtleness, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. There's something that I'm tasting, but I can't pinpoint it. The closest thing to me that I can describe it is almost like vanilla with a slight note of something. I just don't know what that something is. It's very slight. It's not like overpowering. It's very much like if you let this sit for 20 minutes like I have, you can literally just drink it very fast. It's okay. It's okay, but I'm not gonna lie. Overall, I'm not really impressed. Yes, when I'm drinking this, there is a nice, I'm drinking goodness feel to it, right? Just like most other herbal teas. For me, I don't see myself purchasing this brand again. Both this and the other teas that I tried from them. I love their whole packaging. I love the whole idea of like health and stuff and mental clarity and women's energy. The names of the teas are fantastic. But for me, I like my tea strong. So for me, I would definitely finish the box, but I wouldn't get it again. But do let me know in the comment section below, if there's any teas that you would like for me to try or any teas that you like and think I should try. I literally have like a whole section in my kitchen dedicated to teas that I regularly drink. And so at some point I will make videos regarding that. Maybe I might not do videos solely based on teas. Maybe I might incorporate it in like sit down chit chat videos. But for the most part, just off the top of my head, when I think of like my favorite tea brands, Del Getty teas are very strong. I like to double bag them, but even when I use a single bag, their teas do what it needs to do. There is never a doubt in my mind of what I'm drinking. I automatically know. Don't even need to see the labels. I already would know what I'm drinking. I also like Caribbean or Caribbean Dreams, depending on where in the world you're from and how you pronounce it. Those are my top two that I've tried of all time. I don't mind subtleties here and there. Tetley, I believe, are quite subtle, but they do like a sleep one that I really enjoy. And because I know that it's really subtle, I tend to double bag it just so that I can really taste the flavors a lot more. But yeah, I'm a strong tea girl. So for me, this tea brand, unfortunately, misses the mark regarding that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and until my next one, take care, be good.